Some claim 200%, but I don't know about that. But at least 100%. So I'm hyped to see this new and improved DDD. Really hyped to see it. Vex is my Twitter, VGBootcamp_apostle. I mean VGBC. I mean. All right, here we go, folks. Pikachu versus DDD. I have my longtime friend Chibo Senpai, CT Chibo Senpai, joining me on commentary.
Yes.
So what do you think about this matchup?
This is actually, we played Pikadude in doubles. It was a 2-0 victory for me and Vex. He did play Pikachu in doubles also, so it's not like Vex has no idea what to expect here. So he did get to play him, kind of see his playstyle a little bit, and already the first stock is showing kind of a good knowledge of the matchup.
All right. We got a 70% lead for DDD, which we all know DDD's weight is really like a 200% lead.
Definitely, yes.
So he's looking very good right now. He's just kind of chilling, doing his DDD thing. Like DDD likes to cover options. He's not.
Yes.
He's not a Meta Knight. He can't like just go at you nonstop and do whatever he wants.
He builds a wall, and once you penetrate that wall, he's going to use one of his many available options, swing you out of there.
Exactly. And if he gets you off stage, you have to have a very excellent recovery to actually just not take another like 40% trying to recover / gimp, because his offstage game is immaculate.
Immaculate.
Now, of course, he's not like the highest tier character, but there's a few things in this game that if they were different, he would probably be. So he's like borderline pretty good character.
Vex personally thinks that if Meta Knight wasn't around, he'd be a completely like tournament viable character too. Like he could have the potential to win big tournaments.
I mean, we've seen some DDDs like Adamus Conconi do some really big things with DDD, so I agree with that.
Like even like matchups nowadays that people say are bad, like Falco and all of them are, like Vex is a DDD that's not afraid of them at all. Not one.
Vex is definitely like one of those, one of the legendary DDDs. And now you get to watch it right now. He's already, he's now a 30% lead plus a stock.
Yes.
On this Pikachu. So you do the math from what I earlier stated. This is just not going well. And it is a daunting thing to be a stock down from to a low percent DDD because it just takes forever to kill him.
Forces you to approach, and then you get chain grab essentially.
All right.
Sounds like you have to.
All right.
You have a match.
Guys, I got a match, so I'm gonna exit the commentary, but enjoy the rest of this match.
All right, so Vex is gonna continue up on this first match here. He has a 2-stock lead, almost an entire 2-stock lead. Percent's about maybe about 40% difference between the actual current stocks. Very interesting neutral B there by Vex with the Swallow side, which is actually, even if it's used on stage, if Pikachu goes near him like you did with Quick Attack, it's going to completely like kind of pull him off stage. It's actually one of the ways you can kind of get Meta Knight. If Meta Knight tried to Tornado it Day-to-Day, you can use the Swallow move to kind of like whoosh him right off stage and die. So it's another interesting tactic that's not often seen. And that up tilt's going to seal the first game. Vex bans Lilat. We're going to wait here for the counter pick. And we're going to go to Pokemon Stadium for Game 2. Everybody currently watching this match, be sure to spread it on Facebook, on Twitter. You can use the hashtag Clash to know you're talking about the stream. Alright, so already Vex is off to about a 30% lead, just 20 seconds into the game. No, 10 seconds into the game, sorry, back when I started the sentence. And Vex he's moving in a lot, which is not something Day-to-Day normally does, but Vex has such a control of this matchup right now, in this match, all in general, that I feel like he knows he can move in, and it's going to put a lot of pressure on Pikadude, and it's going to cause him to mess up and land in a certain option that Vex wants him to land in. I mean, just look at the sheer amount of grabs that Vex is getting from here. And even though Day-to-Day cannot chain grab Pikachu, Day-to-Day's back throw is still an amazing move. I think he does about 16%, which is unreal for a throw, to be honest. And as you just saw a moment ago, he actually was able to tech chase the down throw into a down smash. So there's still uses for it. Pikadude is definitely holding on, faring better than he did last game. Now, as for why, it does seem pretty often that Pikachu will counterpick Pokemon Stadium. I personally don't know exactly why, but I feel like it's because the transformations create very awkward ground that Pikachu can still very easily camp on with his Thunder Jolt, since it just kind of follows the stage, where other characters might have some issues with that. So, like, when Didit is a very grounded character and traversing around, forcing you to approach, it kind of changes things up when there's giant transformations and rocks in the way. Pikachu's going to be throwing Thunder Jolts at you, and it's kind of forcing you to approach. It's the exact opposite. So anything that you can do to make Dedede approach you rather than the reverse is pretty much how you can bait Dedede. Alright, Vex is almost up an entire stock lead on Pikadude's second stock. Just another 1 or 2 attacks and that'll get him. Oh, that could have been a jab like right there by Pikadude, but he opted for the up smash instead. Still good damage, but it's very far from killing Vex. Dedede will probably be living to about maybe 180 or so against Pikachu in this matchup, unless Pikachu does land some very good up smash kills, which is a very strong move, but it's a very hard move to land on Dedede. Now, for those of you watching, remember that this is an Apex qualifier, so the top 16 placers at this tournament will be getting seeding points for Apex 2013 next month. So this is definitely a tournament that's very important to a lot of people because the seeding points matter. It's going to give you a much better time at the tournament. Now, even though you can't chain grab with down throw, what Vex used there was he down throw into his own Waddle Doo while shooting electric. So what that's going to do is kind of keep him there so you can get a free attack out of it. Kind of like a chain grab in a way. Looks like Vex is going to go for another 3 stock if possible. Alright, looks like for the end of this match we're going to have Inui joining us.
Is this like the last match though?
This is game 2 and currently 3-1 stocks.
Oh, well, Vex is kind of good.
Yes.
This is on, right?
Yes, it's on.
Okay. I want to see Vex versus Red Halberd next.
That would be interesting. Now, Red Halberd is basically playing Meta Knight, like, all over, right? Or do you think he's going to be going Snake?
No, it's Dedede. He doesn't go Meta Knight.
Yeah, okay. I keep getting him mixed up with HR Nut. That's what it is.
He does use Snake Red Halberd
He
a
does?
lot.
Okay.
Yeah,
Alright.
but like,
It's Florida.
he won't use Snake on Vex.
Oh, I would hope so.
Like, the only character Vex loses to is Meta Knight. That's the only losses I
As
can
Neo
remember.
points out quite often on Facebook.
Oh yeah, Neo goes in on him all the time.
So as I said earlier with the transformations, it's exactly what happened right there. Is it put a situation where Pikachu was able to camp, or it was just kind of stuck, not doing anything for a while. So it's really good at resetting the momentum, and you can get some potential damage in, which is very nice.
I'm assuming Vex would ban FD then, right?
I'm
Because
not sure
the
if he banned.
the Pikachu chain grab across the stage.
For some reason, I think he banned Lilat.
Really?
I mean, whatever. Vex has had a very, very solid ground game, especially in Game 1, so he might not have mattered FD as much. Or Lilat, just the slopes really mess up Dedede, like his spacing in general. And that's going to be the game.
2 stock, 69%. Poor Pikadude or whatever I think his name was.